don't know. So penis, potato. Wait. Wait. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. Nothing. Nothing! I fucking hate audio! God damn it. I did nothing. Nothing. But why? How am I supposed to know if it fucks up again when it's all you guys? Because I sound fine.
Welcome to the classroom.
Penis. Potato. Dude, crispy. Audio just makes me want to die. I hate it so much. I just... So it sounds good now. Okay, let me try to play music. Tell me if you hear this. And if it sounds good. Okay, tell me what this sounds like.
Did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee you'll be able to go as smooth as velvet.
I am so angry. Beyond angry right now. Why? I hate audio. Sick. Okay. Oh, my voice is gonna be better when I lean in on the mic. Probably. I'm guaranteed all my shit's fucked up again. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna go get a drink really quick, and then we'll figure out this mic and why it's why I have to be this close. Because we fixed it yesterday. It shouldn't be this way. I guess I just got to turn that fucking gain. Wow, that's really high. Hold up. How about that? Oh, I'm going to kill you, Pale Brew. I'm going to come right for you. I'm going to come right for you, bro.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
A background process, but it's been, I mean, okay, I'm gonna get a drink. I'm so fucking full of fury. Watch this for a minute. Maybe it'll break again. Who knows? Good morning. Afternoon. What the fuck ever. Good fucking morning, everybody, and welcome.
Welcome to the class hall.
Oh my fuck, I've had a bad day. I am so sick of computers. I had a moment where I was like, maybe I should go back to respiratory. I had that moment this morning. I was like, you know what? At least when I worked at the hospital, other people solved my fucking problems for me. This is just ridiculous. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of not being able to work and fighting. Good evening, morning, afternoon, time zone to everyone, and welcome to the classiest place on earth. Ugh, thank you so sincerely much for helping me with my audio issues. I have no fucking idea why it sounded weird to y'all and not to me. That fucks with me, and then it just fixed itself. What the fuck? Taz, you guys are great. Honestly, chat helps me all the time. Like, when I have a problem, I depend on you guys. You guys are smart. People don't troll me like they do Zach. It's great. Good fucking morning, Pale Brew. How are you? Funbarian, abso-fucking-lutely. I love you and thank you. I try my best. I just feel like sometimes the universe is trying to push me. I'm being pushed. I am manic bipolar. Like, pushing me is not a good plan. Who suggested the chord? They want a coffee. The chord? Oh my god, who was it? I don't even know. Did someone say something about wires? I think they did. Someone in chat was like, okay, well, it's definitely wires because it was everything. Who the fuck knows? Let's smoke pot about it. DJ Daddy! What up, Honeybean? Funbarian, that does make me very happy. There's so many people out there that don't fight and they're not their own advocate in the hospital that, if anything, if my personal stories of struggle can give you the courage to do that, I've done my job, quote unquote. I gotta grind some weed real quick. Sorry, Viata. You can cheers again. I did. I took my joy this morning because I didn't think I was gonna be able to stream. I'm gonna grind up. This is one of my favorite strains. I've been saving it. It's called London Pound Cake. Literally, it's got the queen on it. London Pound Cake.
Welcome to the class hall.
Who can? Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a motherfucking anus its motherfucking wings. You are a bot wizard of the highest order, and thank you for being here today, despite the fact that I'm barely a streamer at this point. I'm like a casual show your face on the internet and hope to God I can pay my bills, bitch. Jesus Christ. Oh, you're opening. I have slippers on. That's a good night. That's a good evening. Audio issues with the weed incoming? Nope. Please, no. Let's not. Let's not jinx it. Nope. We're not going to jinx it today. Nope. Nope. I'm not jinxing it. Audio's fixed. Oh, do you get in cartridge form? I've literally never seen it outside of... Is yours the brand Cookies? This is the only one I've ever seen here, and it's always by this one brand, Cookies. But they have good ones. It's with the same brand I got runs through, and they were dope, too. I feel really weird, because it's like... technically 2.5 hours till I would normally end my stream. I am not ending my stream at 3 today. Don't freak out. I will be going a normal time because of audio issues. But it feels weird. I feel like the end of the day. Aren't we all right, though? God. This weed is dark, though. Look at this. I don't know. Let me... Hold on. Fudge. My weed's in my bedroom. I was going to pull out another bud just to compare. This weed is really dark, though. It's like purpley. I don't know if you can tell. It's very dark weed. It's a play on the drink company Fago. It's called Fuego. Oh, that's hilarious. Are you going to be streaming tomorrow? I've been sick, so I'll be able to watch tomorrow too. So, because I've missed so many days because of issues with my computer, I will be streaming tomorrow. I will not be taking a day off this week. I got to pay my bills, man. My computer's freaking me out lately. And it's like nothing I have control over, and that's what drives me the most insane. It just fixed itself and just breaks itself. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Oh my god, it's that tall evil lady. Sean, don't pretend you don't want my evil all over your neck. Stop it. I feel bad when bouldering and my side hurts when I breathe in. What? Like all the time? You should see a doctor. Do you guys like my makeup? I did really cool makeup yesterday too. I did insane makeup yesterday. I didn't even take a picture of it. I was so mad that my computer was broke. I just washed it off and got depressed. I had a really cool makeup on yesterday though. I was pissed. Out of the mod closet, I can fix it with my Asian powers. Penis, get the fuck back in there. How do you think they're supposed to eat if you're not in there? They don't know how to cook. The thought of having to take a dude for real, and that's the thing. Like, my PC that I run games on, that one's not being an issue right now, and that one's brand new. The PC that I stream from, however, is a Frankenbeast. So cracking that thing open is like cracking open a time machine from my first stream ever, because I'm pretty sure there's still parts in it from my first streaming computer. But it only runs OBS. Like, it shouldn't need to be a top-of-the-line PC just to run OBS. It's still a decent computer. Not all. It's just if I take a big breath. Where on your ribs does it hurt? Is it like at the base of your rib cage right here, or is it up here? Can you give me a spot on the doll? I don't have a doll. Damn it. Where on the monster does it hurt? Is dual PC even necessary anymore? Unfortunately, it is. It's crazy. Like, streaming's been around for a bit now. Like, still, we're technically a baby industry, whatever you want to call it. But, like, OBS and Streamlabs and XSplit, they take insane amounts of CPU power. So for someone like me, it's not technically necessary because most of the time I'm just talking to you guys and I don't necessarily play, insanely high peaking games. But if I wanted to play a game, playing a game on the same computer you're streaming OBS from, it's a nightmare. It's a CPU nightmare. Oh my god, what? Sean, did you just get smacked in the face? Oh, you used the word simp. I should unban that word. I got that word, like, banned in my stream because people, like, right when people were using that word, it was, like, a troll thing. Like, people would come in and be like, oh, look at all these fucks simping for a girl on the internet. And it's like, okay, be more original. Here's my lighter. Do I have a lighter? Probably not. I do! Holy shit. It feels like behind my boob near my armpit. Right up here, it hurts when you take a deep breath. Does it hurt when you cough? If it's up here, it's probably a pulled muscle. So you have this set of muscles that looks kind of like a hand, like this, that goes between your ribs. And they're called your serratus something. I can't remember the full word. It's been a long time. Serratus something, but there's like 6 or 7 muscles that go intercostally into your ribs. So you want to do a ton of stretches like this, and your arm forward, and put your arm against a wall and push on it. Like, you want to stretch this because it's all muscles. I literally pulled one of those muscles putting on a seatbelt one time. That's how I knew I was old. It's more fun to keep it banned and watch the bops happen. I love explaining it because people are like, what the fuck did I say? Shimp is better with a speech impediment. Everything's better with a speech impediment. Did you see Ginger's drummer has COVID? No. Vaccinated, no symptoms. Well, that's good. He'll probably be fine. You can still contract COVID when you have the vaccine. It's just you won't get as sick. We still got to be safe. There's too many people out there with COVID now. Way too many people. So what's the tip threshold for you to play Hades for yourself today? Oh my god, I haven't played Hades in like a month. Wow. I dipped off the Hades train to try to beat Dreamscaper. But I'm still obsessed and I listen to the music all the time. Isn't it great? Sometimes I'll get a cramp right here, right where my rib, this is my broken rib. And what my doctor told me is because your ribs are like cartilaginous and move around, they don't really heal. And so every once in a while, if I cough a lot, like if I get a cold, I'll get pain right where that broken rib is. But if you brace it when you cough or brace it when you take a deep breath, it should help it not be as damaged when you cough. Oh my god, Dreamscaper is incredible. I've almost beat it. Fully vaxxed and got COVID a few months ago. Yep, so did Erican. Erican got it too. Like this is I don't want to like go on fucking COVID science bullshit today on you guys. I hate feeling like I'm a lecturing teacher, but the vaccination you and I are getting, they've been working on since COVID first bloomed, right? But every single time someone gets COVID and passes it on, it's a new mutated version of that COVID that is not involved in the vaccine. So every single time someone contracts COVID and spreads it, it mutates further. And it's spreading at such a fast rate, it's impossible for us to keep up with the mutations. So that's the easy form. I don't want to lecture. Did you just call COVID boomer disease? Who did that? A boomer disease? Who called it a boomer disease? Probably a boomer. Also, how's the broken toe? Oh my god. It's Bunburyan, it's my middle toe, so it's not like a toe that I need to like step or walk. So I don't really notice it until I try to put shoes or socks on, and then it fucking hurts. It's the top of the toe. It's just all black. Like it literally that steel thing landed right on the knuckle. It was bad. My unvaxxed brother-in-law is still in the hospital dealing with post-COVID. That is so sad, Sarah. I'm so sorry. Sarah. Being a dumb. I was picking up my Cintiq, which is just a giant, very heavy monitor that you can draw on, essentially. It's by Wacom. Same people that do Wacom tablets. And it's got a huge steel base that it sits on, and it allows you to be able to spin it, and tilt it and move it all sorts of directions like a drawing pad. Well, I picked up the Cintiq to move it to a different room because I was cleaning, and the steel base fell off. And just, I mean, literally, like, the sharpest, tiniest corner of that 20, 30-pound steel base just went right on my middle toe. And it hurt so bad, it was that moment where you just stand in silence for 15 minutes. Like, I didn't say anything. I just stood there like, with the Cintiq in my arms, like, it was, this is what I mean. Like, the universe is trying to kill me or get me to do it myself. It's pushing me, and I'm done being pushed. Aw. Bunbury, I mean, same. I just want it to be sorted out. Like, I want people to believe in the virus enough to get a vaccination, for fuck's sake. It was a shocking pain. It was bad. Don't drop that on your foot. It was being a dumb. And I know, like, the steel base isn't connected. It just sits on it, like, in a kind of, like, in a swivel. I know it's not connected. And I did it anyways. I'm a dumbass. It was me. It was me. It was my fault. But it's, like, every day. I broke my toe. My audio doesn't work. My mic fried itself. Now I'm down to 1 cam instead of 2 cams. Like, when do I just die? Or just not wake up? I don't know. I'm tired, though. Good morning, Mark. I would like to speak with a manager. Seriously, I'll put my Karen hair up. Hold up. Yes, I'd like to speak with your manager. I don't want to die, but, like, for fuck's sake, I'm tired. It's every day. Like, I'm afraid to get out of bed. I'm terrified. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, her husband has cancer. Oh, poor guy. One of the guys husband works for says COVID was fake. Great. His dad was hospitalized from COVID and is on dialysis, and he has to carry my dad's casket. Is he trying to get sympathy from husband? Like, that is not the right person. I agree 100%. Like, my dog's just unplugged my monitor. See? It's just, and I don't know how. There's no cords down there. I'm so tired, you guys. I'm really tired. I'm about to do the crying in California in a bathtub thing again. go away. Shoo. Mm-mm. How are y'all? Let's talk about you, because my shit's obviously not going well. Hello, Allie. How are you? He's an anti-vaxxer and was mad that his kids aren't allowed to go to normal school. What? Wow. In Florida, if they get vaccinated, they have to stay home for a month. It's totally backwards there. They can move there. Mumvin, I need a vacation, man. I've been thinking about it. Like, if I had the funds, I would go by myself. Like, I just need to be in a place where I don't need to control anything and it's silent and no one's touching me or bumping me or unplugging my monitors. Like, I need a space where I can just scream every morning first thing and nothing happens. Cabin in the woods somewhere. Alive. Good. I'm glad you're alive. I've got a long week coming up. I'm working the election. Gonna be 7 days. Oof, dude. Oof. Good for you, though. Want to see a cheerful photo? Of course I do. Picture, yes. We're in Italy. We don't play around with vaccine. I mean, nobody should be fucking around with vaccines. It's crazy. We went to the concert we went to a bit ago, the Red Rocks one. That was High Lung. Same, Sarah. I would love to, Bunbury, but every single country in the world, rightfully so, has said that Americans aren't allowed there because we're dumbasses. Oh my god. The Safi Pie coaster is fucking precious. That's beautiful. Thank you for that. I know, exactly. I just want to go howl in the woods and, like, not be touched. Anti-vax people are, like, the inverse of dare memes. Dude. I mean, memes were created before the whole COVID thing, which is crazy. Imagine if we didn't have memes to, like, express our anger and frustration with the y'all-Katie. Dude, Sarah, same. If you want to go in on a cabin, like, we can put a wall up in the middle. I won't talk to you. You don't talk to me. We don't even have to look at each other unless it's, like, agreed upon, and we can just scream. It's what I need. I can't endorse anyone to move into Florida. We're run by idiots. And I love Florida. That's the sad part. I actually think Florida's a beautiful place. I've been there many times, and it's gorgeous. With a random assortment of mysterious objects in the basement? Yes, please. Maybe even a ghost. Italy's allowing people if they can prove they've been vaccinated. I got my Vax card, booze. Did you know, not to like pimp out LZT's shop, which he does have a leather shop called Long Nose Leather, and it's amazing. My LZT passport wallet is the only wallet in existence that perfectly holds the Vax card. So, if you need a wallet that perfectly holds your ridiculously oversized Vax card, check out my boy LZT's Long Nose Leather. Passport thingy fits them perfect. It's the only, everybody's been complaining about how it can't fit in their wallet, and I was like, really? And then I realized I don't have a normal wallet. Mine fits great. ASMR has nothing on that. Dude, it would be never-ending screaming. A streamer cabin in the woods, but all you'd hear is screaming. That's it. I work in the marijuana dispensary where I get an employee discount and the occasional free weed. I hate you. And I love you. Pull out, queen. You fucking know it, bitch. Now, visualizing an unsolved mysteries special with recordings made in the Pacific Northwest, represented as the haunting howls of Bigfoot. My mom taught us to do that when we were kids. When we were angry, like, my sister and I have always been just angry kids, probably from watching our dad die at a young age and so on and so forth. We're just angry. I'm angry all the time. It's like base mode. I just want to hurt people unless I'm like really feeling great. And like when we were kids, we didn't know how to express that anger. And so we would just sit there and like fume and be shaking and just be like, and my mom taught us to scream.
And I guarantee your day will go as smooth as
She was like, you know what? If you don't know what to do and you're feeling like you're going to explode, put your head in a pillow or go outside and just fucking unleash. And I still do it all the time. It feels great. Just scream. Just keep going. If the first scream doesn't feel good, you got to keep going. Eventually it feels good. Just saying. Sounds good to me. So when do we want to get one? I'm all for it. I got LZT passport holder. Dude, right? The passport holder's the best. Hi, Sammy. How are you, love? If I built a cabin camping area in my woods, people would rent it. Yes, Viata, but unfortunately, like 75% of them would not be the people you want to rent it, I would imagine. Like, the last time I rented an Airbnb, I actually lost his keys, and he still gave me a perfect score because he said that's the least that's ever happened. I lost the house keys somehow. And perfect score, he's like, you were one of the best people that ever stayed here. I was like, Airbnb must suck. So being angry all the time is your secret? It might be, but I'm not the Hulk. I wish I could Hulk out. It's just like a silent, fuming anger that never goes away. I wanted to walk out and never go back to work. I feel that way at my computer sometimes because it's just like I don't know what to do. I feel very helpless. Katie smash. Anger. I'm glad you're all doing well, though. Thanks for coming to hang out with me so fucking late in the day. I know this is a crazy late night stream. I normally don't even stream past 3 p.m., but today we're going to be going late because fuck everything. It's all fucked. It's all fucked. It's all fucked. What I'm hearing is if I leave my passport with you, Viata, I can stay? Wait, what? Don't give up your passport. Oh God, who knows if you'll ever get one back. I would love a cute punching bag, but it needs to like have my face on it. I've never been someone to like take my anger out on others. I take it out on myself really bad. So it'd have to be some way that I could like direct it at me without hurting me, you know? I don't know why. I don't know what makes people direct it in and out, but I definitely direct it in. DJ, I am not punching your ball sack again. We talked about this, and the bruising last time was just too much for me and you to handle. Your wife was so concerned. Today's horoscope, all signs. It's effed. It must be a no bones day. I hate no bones and bones, by the way. The fact that someone else has a 13-year-old pug that's not dead. Fuck that guy. Fury. I got a new game I want to play with you guys. I tried playing it by myself, and it is just not good by yourself. Like, it's great, but I'd much rather you guys see it because it's kind of hilariously weird. Oh, you have steel balls. All right. We could go for it. I'd give it a try. I'm open to everything once or twice. Young at heart, I did. I took it this morning because I didn't think I'd be able to stream, but here we are, so thank you. I would love to come to Italy and spend a month with you. Bunbarian, you've heard my stories about Italy, right? Like, when I went to Italy, it was probably the worst trip I've ever had. And I don't know why. It's just the worst place I've ever been in terms of the people were kind of rude. I got masturbated on in a bus. The Vatican. It kind of sucked. And I'd love for like someone who knows Italy to like take me out and make me enjoy it. Because I know Italy's got to be beautiful. I mean, Florence was beautiful. I loved Florence. But everywhere else, it was just like, I didn't like the people very much. People were very snotty. Everywhere I went. Yeah, I was jerked off on in a bus. So was my sister. Same guy. Literally, he had his dick out and he was like rubbing the tip of his penis on my ass. I was wearing yoga pants, so basically nothing. And I screamed bastard in Italian at him and raised my hand, and he got off the bus, lit up a cigarette, and just watched us drive away on the bus. It was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced. Italy, in a nutshell, was strange. Oh, you're in a small C, and that's the thing, Bun. Honestly, I think it's because I didn't get to go to like small villages. When I was in Greece, I got to go everywhere. I got to go to the tiny villages everywhere and like explore real culture. But I was like in Rome, which is like it's like visiting New York City and judging the United States by New York City. I'm not going to judge all of Italy by Rome, where I was masturbated on. Just like most of America doesn't smell like piss and shit like New York City does. You know? Limazula Tangle enables you to get whatever leather item you could possibly want. Leather tent / wallet, yes please. Full on tail combined with a backpack. Leather body pillow with Swedish mug on it. Leather body pillow made out of LZT's likeness. What? Whoa. I went out. I'm here. Be like Freddy Krueger. Encourage your friends to dream. You see, and when I went to Venice, it was when I travel, I just despise being stuck anywhere where there's other tourists. Yes, I know I'm an American tourist, but I try my fucking damnedest to blend in and just like be. I don't pay people for tours. I don't go to touristy bullshit. I try to blend in and like experience the actual culture. And when I went to Venice, I couldn't move 2 feet without bumping into a 20 group tour group of, and I'm not being racist or anything, but Asians. They were all Asian tour groups. And the reason is because they don't speak English, so they hire someone to take them here and then they translate the tour for them, which is great, but you can't get anywhere past the sea of iPads in the air. Like I went and saw the Sistine Chapel. You want to know how much of the Sistine Chapel I saw? About that much past the sea of iPads. It was bad. I hate doing stuff like that, but it was with my parents. They like doing the touristy stuff. I wouldn't have done it. It was weird, DJ, and it felt like to me like none of the businesses there, because Venice has become so touristy and such a tourist attraction. None of the businesses were even owned by Italians. It was like all of the shops are just touristy, like mask shops now, or carnival shops or whatever. The markets were really cool, but you didn't really get a feeling of Italy there. It felt not like Italy. It felt like going to Las Vegas or something. Dude, it's all iPads. What the fuck? Who the fuck brings an iPad places to take pictures with? What is wrong with you? Like, who decided to do that? But every time I travel, I shit you not, there's going to be 20 people in front of me with iPads in the air. Thailand, Italy, Germany, anywhere. iPads. I don't get it. I don't want to carry around an iPad. I don't even fucking want to carry this shit around. The big cities are the places to avoid. It's one of the things I've learned being a military spouse. And like normally, if I had control of this vacation, I wouldn't have. But I let my mom do the planning. It's not even old people. It was a lot of young people. I don't get it. I don't see it. I don't know. Gotta pack up and go home. Getting a migraine. Oh, go sit in a dark room, Sarah. I hope you start to feel better. My first time in Venice, we stayed in Lenzago outside the city. It was that's probably pretty. See, I didn't get to go outside the city. I was only in Venice for a day. And then we went to, I think we spent the most time in Rome and Florence. Florence was gorgeous, though. I love Florence. Rip Anthony Bourdain. You know, he's like literally the inspiration for me traveling. He's the reason I travel. His show. I'll cry if I talk about him too much. Such a fucking tragic loss. But he suffered. Like, you guys know, if anybody watched Anthony Bourdain regularly, you know he suffered with addiction. He was an ex-heroin addict and all sorts of stuff. Like, his poor brain. What a sad loss. Same, Kino. I watch his shows all the time now because I just want to travel. Oh, I love you. How are you, love? Right, Bun? And like, I never want to support, I never support suicide, but the amount of pain he had to have been in, I can't even fathom. I can't fathom. It's such a loss, such a tragic loss. Guys, I left my water in the kitchen. That's what I've been looking around my desk for. I want to grab my water and then we can cheers in place of this game. So the game I want to play with you guys, if you want to check it out first, it's called Lost in Random. But it reminds me of playing like Alice Madness Returns or something. It's kind of like that kind of, I don't know what you would call that. It's cool though. I played like 5 minutes of it and I was like, I have to play this with stream. Yep, Psycho, literally. It's the game you showed me. And Robin Williams, yep. Robin Williams, I think, had a disease, didn't he? Oh, are you? Oh, Sarah, I hope you get one. Hi, Trash Hunter, my love. Thank you, dear. It's an expose on mental health. Is it really? Oh, well, fucking A. She finally played a game I suggested. Well, Psycho, to be fair, it was offered to me for free. I'm always going to play a game that a company reaches out and offers me a free code. I thought he had something else besides severe clinical depression. He had like a legit disease, like a congenital something going on. I can't remember what it was called though. Yeah, Pulsar. I think we've talked about it before. I can't for the life of me remember what Robin Williams had though. He did have something else besides being, horrifically depressed. Yeah, I can't remember what it was. I know. She loves her bear. Louis. It was Louis body dementia. Thank you. Louis. I knew it was a weird name, like a name of someone. Louis body dementia is what he had. Yes. Yep. Yes. Let's all hydrate really quick and then play a game. It'll take our minds off of the trash world. I'll be right back. I need water. Otherwise, I'm going to dry out real quick. I'm like a fish. I got to keep bathing in it. I will be right back. Thank you all for joining me today. What a fucking day. Stream delayed like 5 hours because of audio issues that had nothing to do with anything other than a camera plugged in. I love you guys to the end of the earth. Thanks for being dope ass cunts. Let me pull up something. All right, my loves. I'll be back in a few. Is audio still working fine? I got real nervous taking a break. Is it okay? Do I have to be concerned? It's good. Oh, thank fuck. I just don't know because it fixed itself on its own. It's broken on its own. I don't know what to do anymore. I have no control here. Awesome. Let's play this game. This game looks really cool. It's like a linear gameplay kind of game, not like a fighting intense game, but it's like really dark. And I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for you. I really don't know what's going on. I played like 10 minutes of it or whatever and was like, I have to play this with stream. This is too much. Have I played Gris? No, but I own it. Grease, I own it, and I've been told it's one of the most beautiful games ever. I deeply need to play it.
Welcome to the class hall.
Steve-O, what happened? Steve-O with that fucking 5 gift bomb. Bitch, thank you so much for gifting Subwings to Young at Heart. Gier, I really hope I said your name right. Kyle K and Saber and Resident Devil Summoner, you're all but wizards to the highest order. Go forth and be consensual in every way. Ooh, Pulsar, I really think it will because it's dark. Oh yeah, check it out. It's really if you ever played Alice American McGee's Alice or American McGee's Alice Madness Returns, it's the same kind of like animation, same like feel. It's like dirty old London, like fucking Cockney kind of shit. It's cool though. I don't know. I like it. Let's try it out. I think it's fun, and I'm a sucker for a controller game. I got 6 achievements just from playing for a couple minutes. That's wild. Ooh, so this hoodie, I think I saw you ask at the beginning. I actually got this in one of their mystery boxes. I don't know if they actually just spider nerd, and I can't stand if I don't know something. But there are these crazy spiders I don't own, and they're not poisonous, they're not venomous, but they look terrifying. They're called purse web spiders. They're part of I think it has an M in it, mega something. They're part of a special family of arachnids that are just really old. Atypidae is their family, but that's not the word I'm looking for. It's something else. I can't remember what it is. But they're a little bit older than tarantulas. Tarantulas are from the prehistoric period. Purse webs are a little bit before that. Is it megalomorphae? Is that the word I'm looking for? Thank you. I Googled and I couldn't find it anywhere. Usually I can scan and, the word I'm looking for will pop out to me, but I couldn't find it. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Lord Hybrid. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Because of their fangs are bigger than their body. They're so scary. I don't own one. Couldn't hurt me. They just scare me. I don't like it. A bird eater. I have a couple bird eaters, actually. The problem with bird eating spiders is that they're by far the most pussy of all the spiders. They're terrified of life, so they bury themselves. I haven't seen any of them. Like, I'll show you one of their enclosures. This is what happens when you own a bird eating spider. Bird eating tarantula is a misnomer, by the way. There's no tarantula that will go out of its way to attack a bird flying in the sky. I could go on and on why, but simple answer, tarantulas are like the weakest, saddest, softest little water balloon in the world, and birds are a lot of sharp angles. And if you know your water balloon, you ain't gonna go for a sharp angle creature. They'll take out a baby bird or a harmed one once in a while if they find it, but they're not gonna go out of their way to jump on a bird. But when they're in the trees, they have been known to jump from tree to tree to get away from something, and they looked like a bird because they're huge. They can get like I think the biggest tarantula across gets 11 inches from leg to leg. I think that was the record. 11 or I want to say 14, but that sounds enormous. I think it's 11 inches. That's almost a foot of leg span. They're big, but they don't eat birds and they're pussies. So I don't have a camera too. So spider warning won't even work right now. I'm not gonna. I do not have a spider warning up, but there is a tarantula in this. I'd put my life on it. You won't see the tarantula because I fed it yesterday, so it's not coming out for a year. But if you are interested in the tarantula hobby and you too want to own a bird-eating tarantula, I warn you, thank you, sales, spider warning maybe. This is what you're going to have. You're going to have a really fancy container of dirt with a hole in it. And that's your tarantula. That's all they do. You will never see this spider. Ever. This is a Lyrognathus Gianni Spositoy. I named it Sour Diesel. Yep, some of my spiders don't even come out to molt. Seriously, Nerve, one of my spiders, the blue fang tarantulas, they will molt in their burrow and then they push the molt to the top of the burrow and literally eat it across the enclosure. I've seen it. I watched it. Like they throw it. And if it doesn't go far enough, they come out and push it to the other side. Some of my tarantulas like incorporate their shed into their like cave. They push it into the walls. How do you know it's alive? I feed it. Every couple of weeks, the hole disappears. He covers up the hole. That's literally how I know he's alive. So if you've been here, Sarah, when I talk about when spiders are molting,
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
thank you for the follow, Opposable Toes. When tarantulas are molting, they're very delicate. They're even more delicate than normal. So like I said, a normal tarantula is a squishy water balloon. What we in the tarantula hobby call a tarantula that has just molted, we call them gummy bears. They're literally see-through. They look blue because you can see their blue blood. They actually have blue lymphatic fluid throughout their system that they move with via hydraulics. It's crazy. So what will happen is if his hole's open like this means he'll eat. If it's covered, it means he's molting and he doesn't want to be hurt. Because when they're molting, because they're a jelly bean, even a cricket could kill them. Anything, a cockroach could kill them on accident with a foot. That's how soft they are. So every couple of weeks, his hole will be covered up. Like literally, I know he's alive because you see all this dirt buildup on this side? That wasn't there 2 days ago. I moved him to a new shelf where a lot of light is coming in on this side of his cage. So overnight, he built a nice web dirt wall that said, fuck yourself and your light. They do shit. It's just never when I'm awake or around. Occasionally, I've seen his legs poking out, which means he's hungry, but he's just brown. I have no idea what he looks like. No clue. But you can Google it. Lyrognathus Gianni Spositoy. I named him Sour Diesel. All my spiders that weren't named are just named after weed strains. He literally built blackout curtains. Velma does that. Velma's another really cool spider I have who buries herself all the time. But she actually will web up the sides of her enclosure, and then I've watched her do it. She picks up dirt with her pedipalps, her two little arms that are not legs, the arms, and she pushes it into the webbing. She creates dirt. It's called dirt curtains. That's what tarantula people call it. But I've watched her do it. It's pretty cool. Ooh, on a tangent of total dark and nerve stuff, I woke up in the middle of the night last night and felt somebody's hand on my chest. I tried moving and it gripped my chest and I freaked out. Oh my God, I've had this shit happen to me before. Turns out it slept on my arm for 4 solid hours. I hate numb arm. Oh my God, Anubis, I have done that so many times.
Welcome to the class hole.
Stop it. I have done that a dumb amount of times. I hate waking up at 3 a.m. with a dead arm. Fuck. Dirtins. Oh my God, they do. I can show you Velma. She actually hasn't done dirt curtains in her new enclosure because I think she likes her new enclosure. Do you guys want to see an actual tarantula? I don't want to scare anybody. I hate scaring people. I normally have a spooter alert, but because Cam 2 decided to become sentient and sabotage my computer, we don't have it. But yeah, that's what you're going to get if you buy a bird-eating tarantula. 9 times out of 10, you're going to have a jar of dirt with a hole for the rest of your life. Yay. Or like, well, not the rest of your life. Either 3 to 5 years or 30. Got some dirt curtains. All right. Real spider warning. Big tarantula. Hello, Alchemy is one of my sweet loves. I do spider warnings for. I know she doesn't like spiders. I have so many arachnophobic friends. My poor sister is arachnophobic. Like, I don't do this to scare people. Ever. Okay, so this is the side you won't see a spider. But you can see her dirt curtains. So you can see how she webs it up and then shoves dirt into the walls. That's all webbing. That's why it's really hard to take pictures of tarantulas, because they web up the walls and you can't see them very well. And she did all this. I didn't do this. That's all her. She decided to push dirt everywhere. And then her species is, hold on without me looking, she is a Brachypelma emilia. We named her Velma because she literally looks like she's wearing a cute orange sweater. Right there. Ignore the tag. She's just chilling. But seriously, she never comes out. She doesn't like to come out. She hides 24/7. She doesn't come out to eat, nothing. That's the other side where you can see more dirt curtains. See how she webs up everything before she puts the dirt on it? So if I tried to pull this dirt out, it would all be stuck, like in a clump. But yeah, that's my pretty girl Velma in there. You can't see her very well. She's very shy. Very shy species. Excuse me. I have a lot of arboreal teas, yeah. Uh-huh. I like the arboreal ones because they tend to be out a lot more. Actually, my Poecilotheria metallica is out right now if you want to see one. We could take a break and then I could bring her over. Yes, Sarah, exactly. This is literally the spider. We made her enclosure on stream, and I put her water dish in here, and she literally, on stream, I put the second camera on her. We watched her for an hour fill her water dish with dirt. Now it's just buried. It's in this hill. This hill had a water dish. Some tarantulas just will not have one. A species that does exist. Goddamn bouquet bird-eating piece of shit. That's my other bird eater. Oh, God. So annoying. Yes, arboreal tarantulas are way more likely to survive. This tarantula, like, I would never purposely hold this tarantula because she only needs to fall 2 inches and she'd pop. It'd be really sad. I did summer makeup the other day. Did you see it? No. Show me. You did spooner webs on your face? Alchemy, I am so proud of you right now. Dude, I'm not even kidding you guys. When I first got tarantulas, like, Alk was dead inside. She was like, I can never come to stream again. And now she's drawing spider webs on her face. Stop it. Oh, did you put it in selfies? I'll have to look on my Discord. We'll never know. I know. And that's the stupid thing. It's like almost like beetles. There's just so many that at a certain point, they don't care if you... And like, Sarah, so I have it actually right here. It is... Did I put him behind me? I might have put him behind me because I get mad looking at him. But I have a species of tarantula that the species doesn't
Hail
exist.
Satan! Hail Satan!
And like, it's not one of those beautiful blue tarantulas, so not a bunch of people want it. So no one's out there trying to figure out what it actually is. So it's probably just gonna fucking keep this fake ass bullshit name for the next 20 years. God damn it! Ooh, the colony is actually right next to me if you want to see him. I haven't fed them in a bit. Let me show you. Hold on 1 second. 2 more. Look at me go. No, I hate centipedes. No centipede. Nope. Yes, sales. Absolutely. But you know how good I am at those. Oh, I know. My dogs spill themselves. So this one's actually another bird-eating spider, but this is the Pseudoclamoris burgessi. And this is another spider I'll never see. So this is the enclosure. Cute little tarantula cribs cube. And you can see that I made a very cool thing in the middle that this spider said go fuck yourself with and destroyed. But he lives in there. Nice little web tube. So I literally, like, sometimes you'll see a foot. That's it. You know what, Tamud? That's nature.
Dinner, yes!
Babe? Thank you. I got my stream to work. Oh, babe, I gotta tell you, though. I have stories for you. Oof. Is he not streaming anymore? What's happening? Thank you for the reset. So that's another species of bird eater you will never, ever see. Because they're pussies. This one's cool, though. Like, this one will dig roaches out of the dirt. So it is kind of aggressive. But this is the colony. I wish I had Cam 2, but Cam 2 is what sabotaged us today. So they're not out because I moved their enclosure. But I bet if we take a break, by the time I get back, they'll be out again. It's one of the most beautiful spiders. So the species is called the Socotra Island Baboon Tarantula. And they're literally like sapphire blue and beige. I got good news from Red Hook. After that, I couldn't focus on the stream. Well, now how the fuck am I supposed to focus? I hate not being popular enough to get the game I want early. I'm gonna go take a break and scream! And by the time we come back, my tarantulas will be out. You'll be able to see them. They're real pretty. I'll be right back, my dudes. Maybe. You guys are more important to me than strangers on the internet, trust me. But I would like to get that fucking game early, motherfuckers. All right, I'll be right back. Stretch your legs, get some water, pack a bowl, do what you gotta do. And when we come back, we'll see if this tarantula's out. And I don't know, hang out. I could actually do that. Good idea, Nerve. Normally I'd just put on Cam 2, but Cam 2 is what sabotaged me today. I literally have one Logitech product left. One. And once that one's gone, I'm never buying them again. No offense, Logitech, but you guys are terrible. Really? Going on an adventure. You can kind of see one there. I think that one's going to be a female. There's 4. There were originally 6, but, you know, nature. I'll try to fix the camera. Just give me a sec. I can't even see it to focus it. Jesus Christ. I'm so blind. Blinded by the light. But look at all that webbing. It's wild what they do to there. I mean, there is a cool thing in there. You would never know. Thank you, Weave, you silly fuck. I was trying to get this set up so I could go take a break and maybe you guys could see him come out. Up that a little bit. I can't tell if it's focused. Is it? The webbing makes it hard because there's webbing everywhere. So it's like we're not going to get a perfect focus. But I can get it as good as I can. You can kind of tell. Yeah, it's hard because they really do line. I mean, as you can see. But if you guys are bored during the break, your homework is to look up Socotra Island. Because holy shit, it's the weirdest like microbiome I've ever seen in my life. And that's the only place you'll ever find these tarantulas. But hopefully they come out to say hello. I'll be right back. Be good and stretch your dicks. we have a friend? Are they see? And honestly, the one on the far right is probably a boy because he's so thin. Boys tend to be a lot smaller and thinner. Isn't it weird? I can probably feed him. I don't know how good the camera will be, but I can try. Say, honey, I've been praying for you to pop that pus, pop that pimple, get that little peep out of there. Thank you for the resub, though, lover. Yeah, that one over there, he's probably a boy. Honestly, you cannot tell by looking, though. There's no way. There's very few tarantulas that are dimorphic like that. See how he just goes into his little web shit? They're so weird. They probably think I'm going to feed them. That's why they're coming out. Spiders, they don't have, like, intelligence at that level to, like, know me or be familiar. But they do know patterns. So, like, coming out on my desk, the vibrations of my voice probably thinks it's food time. Oh my god, yes, Seze. Oh, Chelsea, thank you for that resub. And Seze, I don't know if I said thank you, but thank you, loves. Very much. I got myself a monster. Look at them go. They're so cute. There is 4 in there, I swear. I don't know where the other 2 are, but there's 4. It's the only tarantula species that we know of that actually lives communally in nature. So, this is the only one that we know successfully can live communally in captivity. Look at him. They're so cute. Dude, I had jumping spiders. I had 2 of them. They passed away, sadly. They only live like a year. It's really depressing. Actually, can you see the molts? So if you look down here, that's a molt, and that's a molt right there. Those are not spiders. Those are skin. He might think my finger's food. But yeah, they just kind of like, this is all a tarantula's life is just like waiting for food, molting, and hiding. And that's it. They're very harmless. Now, let me see if I can turn it. Anybody on this side? No. This side? No. They all went into the middle somewhere. You can see down the middle, though. See that tunnel? The tunnel of death. I think that's like technically the front, yeah. Technically that's the front, but there's no front anymore thanks to them. And kicking hairs, true. I don't know if these guys kick hairs. These guys are actually old world. These don't kick hairs. These guys don't have a defense mechanism. It's kind of sad. Dude, Sales, some species do this. Only a couple of my species do this heavy webbing, but it's pretty cool. Do you guys want to see a velvet spider webbing? Oh my god. I rehoused one of my velvet spiders, and the webbing she's doing is so weird. Velvet spiders make like cotton ball webbing. They don't make webbing like this at all. Old World, well, they're extra defensive because they don't have a defense mechanism. So New World means they come from the Americas. They either can kick hairs at you or they can like poop. A lot of arboreal tarantulas poop at you. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to do because their poop is so small, but sure. But New World tarantulas don't have any of those. So they tend to live underground, hide, and look aggressive. I love the webbing, yeah. The webbing, oh, there he goes. I love the webbing. It's some of my favorite, like, building a new enclosure and then introducing the spider and seeing what they do to the enclosure I built is my favorite part. Just gonna lay there now and be boring. Let me grab the velvet spider real quick, and I'll show you what she's done, because it's pretty cool. She just crawled to the other side. What a little hoe. Maybe you'll see one there. Zay, I love you, honey. Thank you for coming to say hello. It's always a fucking awesome time to see you. Yep, they dig. Some of them do, yeah, for sure. A lot of Asian tarantulas dig. Like, I have one species of tarantula. She's called a Thailand golden fringe. And in nature, they dig a hole, I shit you not, 7 meters deep and live in it forever. Like, they'll live in it for 30 years, never leave their hole, and just wait for something to fall in. It's pretty cool. Oh my god, flying circus monkey. If I could figure it out, I'd love to. I'd watch something like that. Carl, there's actually 4 in there. So if you see one moving, chances are you're going to see another one. This is the only species of tarantula that in nature lives communally. So in captivity, we have faith we can keep them communally, which lots of people have. Totally. They don't eat each other, essentially. But pretty much any other species of tarantula will fucking eat each other in a second. They do not like to share space. But these are siblings, and they were, like I said, we had 6, so we named them the other 6 sins, other than gluttony, because we already have gluttony. But there's only 4 now, because that's why spiders have 1 million babies, because half don't make it. I can't remember which sins we pushed out, but we pushed out a couple. Dude, Phoebe, amen to that. They live that COVID lifestyle. All right, so I'm going to move them. See if we get a good angle on any of them before we go. No. Worst thing about these guys, you can probably tell, they web their enclosure shut. Do you see all that webbing stuck to the lid? This is a lid that's like really strongly magnetized on. So every single time I feed them, I have to rip their enclosure apart, and I hate it. Worst thing. And any spider that webs like this, they're going to web to the top. Like, it doesn't matter. The Tetragnatha. Ooh. Tetragnatha? No. Tetragnatha. No. I have a couple species that have gnatho in them, the word, but not a tetro. Honestly, Gorg, that's exactly how I think of it. I'm like, dude, you guys do nothing all day. Now you can build a new one. And they do, promptly. So ignore that. This used to be Knives' enclosure, but it's not anymore. This is my unnamed velvet spider. Actually, this one doesn't have a name. I never named her. I don't know why. Probably didn't come up with a good one. But I love what she's done. So she's in the way fucking back. So if you can see back here, this like cotton ball, that's where she is. And I actually think she's going to molt soon because she balled up her entrance. So normally what this spider does is they make like a tunnel webbing like this, and one end will be open, and I can literally just like feed a cockroach into it and they grab it. But if they're going to molt, like I said before, they'll close it up. And that's them saying like, nah, I'm good. I'm delicate. But the way she did this, like, I did the enclosure, and she's only been in here 2 days. 2 days? Did she web to the... Oh, she webbed to the door. I hate this. I hate destroying their shit. I don't know if you can see it, but there's definitely webbing stuck to the fucking door from the enclosure. Ooh, that's actually a good angle, though. So you can see what she's done. She's actually webbing across the top, which is really cool. You can see there's like web right here. She knows. Yep. Well, she like knows, but also like this is the only way I get to feed her. So now I have to bust up her web. Probably a good thing while she's molting, though. She won't care. Sorry, boo. You'll have to redo it. Okay, so I love this enclosure. I did a pretty good job on this. So this, oh wow, the web is so strong. It always baffles me how like alarmingly strong the webbing is. When you get it on your fingers, it feels like thread. So, these spiders, cool facts about the velvet spider. So this spider's species is actually called an Erisys walkeneri. Walkeneri is just the last name of the person who found them. Erisys is the family of these spiders, of velvet spiders. These ones, I believe the Erisys walkeneri is from Greece, and they were actually believed to be completely extinct up until the late 90s. A dude found one in a field, like got a hold of the government sectioned off like an acre of land and was like, okay, you can try to replenish the spider species if you want to. And he did, like 100%. Like I watched a whole special on it on YouTube. It was really cool. He has this whole method of how he gathers them, breeds them. Like It was so fucking sick to hear about. But they live in like brushy kind of undergrowth in Greece. As you can see, their web isn't like an orb web. They're not going to web between two trees and wait for a bug to, fall into it. They create this crazy ass cotton web. Let me see if I can focus it on it. It's wild because the way that they spin it, I think I've posted a video on my Instagram before, but instead of like, touching their butt down to one corner and then walking and there's just web coming out, they use their two back legs to actually like back comb the webbing as they pull it from their spinnerets. And they back comb it into this pink cotton. It's actually pink, like violet. And I don't know why, but it's so cool. So let's see if we can focus on that back part a little. There we go. That's a little bit better, I think, right? Maybe. Nobody knows. There. Pink. It's pink. I'm not shitting you. Like pink. So you can't really tell because the lighting's not great here, but it's pink. And you can see all the webbing she's put across. And if you look on this side, I put one of the, this is the, oh God, what are they? It's Critical Role. It's one of the Critical Role figurines. Right there, the eyeball dude I put in there. And I put a giant ass black quartz in the bottom. I had no idea where she would web though, because sometimes they do the top, sometimes they do the bottom. Like, you don't know. But she lives in there. Lophius, are you following my spider Instagram? Because I have a recent picture of her sitting on her lid, and you can see how pink her webbing was. I got good pictures of her when I rehoused her. Any parthenogenic spiders? No, but I have a parthenogenic scorpion. A deadly one. It sucks. Gorg, I have 2 OBTs, and I actually really like them. Means ones with 4 teeth? No, thank you. So that's the front angle. And this is just one of those mini-ass Exoterras. If you've ever seen these before, this is how big they are. They're really small. Granted, I am 6 feet tall. I have big hands, but small little ones. But they're perfect for spiders like this. True spiders that like to web. But I don't think you'll be able to see her because I think she's going to molt. But you can kind of tell that her webbing is pink. A little bit on this angle, I think. The more dense, like I said, she's only lived in this 2 days, so it's not very dense yet. But the more dense this cottony shit gets, it just turns pink. It's crazy. Oh, they're super chunks. I love them. But isn't that neat? I don't know. I'm a nerd, man. I just love what they do. I love to see. And this is a spider, not a tarantula. Very, very different. However, they get pretty big and they can live up to about 15 years, the females. I actually had I had a male and he passed away. It was really sad. They don't live for very long. Glut, I didn't even think about it. I have no idea. I honestly almost didn't even stream today. If I hadn't have done such fucking dope-ass makeup, you wouldn't be seeing me. I was so pissed off. Fuck my life. I was just at my parents'. I feel a cold coming up now. I have a cold. I'm right there with you, man. I have, like, gross shit coming out of my nose. Zeke's a huge fan of the racist scorpions. I think he hates the cockroaches more, though. I honestly think he's, like, much more hateful of the cockroaches. You don't use Instagram? Ooh, I can probably pull up a picture of it for you and show you. Hold on. Because I use Instagram. It's the only Facebook thing I still use, but seriously, though. So this is literally the spider that lives in that little cotton webby thing. This is her. I'll pull it up on my other monitor. One sec. Spider warning. Thank you, Sales. Spider warning. It's a picture, not a real one, but it is a spider. Wrong screen. Boom. That's actually her. She is so cute. I love them. Seriously, I'm gonna get a tattoo of this spider someday. They're my favorite species of like spider arachnid in the whole world, but they are so rare that this spider cost me like $150. All of them did, each. Even the male that died. It's heartbreaking how expensive they are, but goddamn are they cool. And you can see that webbing? That's not a cotton pad. That's her web. See how pink it is? She's a unit. Oh, yeah. They get chonky. This is her in the new enclosure the day I put her in. She, like, was trying to crawl up the sides. It was kind of precious. Like, you see her little face. The males are just fucking outstanding. Do you guys want to see a male? I had one, but once they molt a male, they pass away really quickly. It's very sad. That's the male. Look at that. What the fuck, right? I had one. I'm not kidding you. I had one. Heartbreaking. Yeah. Such a beautiful fucking spider. And when my female is an adult, she's not an adult yet. She's still a juvenile. When she molts out to be an adult, she's going to have like an orange circle on her ass. Let me see. I'll actually look up her real name. So when she's full grown, this is what she'll look like. See the pink webbing though? Isn't that wild? But that's what the female looked like. She's an orange ring, which is the wild canary. But the male, he looked like that. I mean, it was unreal how beautiful he was. And it was heartbreaking because I knew he was going to die. I know. And that's real, man. Like, they almost thought they were extinct, which is kind of cool. That one person was able to put them together. But see the size disparity? Whoa. Males don't get very big. They literally, yeah, a lot of people call them the ladybird, a ladybird spider, a velvet spider. Those are like the two most common names, but you can see like the size difference. Like she is going to be a fucking unit compared to him. What he was. Like she's nowhere near, she's about half this right now. Male spiders. I know. Did I tell you that my pumpkin patch spider fucking molted out to be a boy? I'm so upset about it. He won't eat now. Like, he's just waiting to fuck or die, and I don't have a female. I'm pissed. Yep, Erisis is an entire genus, guys. So if you love this kind of spider, there are so many different. Erisis morovaceus. Erisis, I think robuscens is one. Oh, God. I had a couple variations, but only the wild canary turned out to be females, unfortunately. But yeah, if you just look up Erisis, you can see all the forms. There's so many. They're really, really hard to attain in the States because of import laws, which are good. Import laws are good. You never want to buy anything wild caught. But look at how I mean, what a beaut. What a cool animal. I just get blown away. They really are just a very unique creature. Little things. A lot. Yeah, never wild caught. Please, for the fuck's sake. If I have to go over it, I will, but don't buy anything wild caught. It's going to be parasite ridden. That's one species. That's a new species, actually. That's the male. That's the new species they found. I can't remember what it's called, though. It's a brand new one. I can't remember which species it is, though. It's like they're calling it like a harlequin or something, but it's a new one. They're finding them all over now because of this one man brought attention to this tiny ass species. Look at that. I love it. Mama wants suck.
No, please. No. Don't want to die.
Mama suck. Fuck, what is it called? It's this one. There it is. Erisis albopictus. What the fuck? How gorgeous. It looks like a dog, an angry dog. Hi, gay. Candy, I love you, honeybean. Thank you for that resub. Cool, huh? Anyways, that's my weird hobby. What's yours? How do you cure wild spiders and parasites? You do not. You don't catch wild spiders. I would never take anything unless it was a jumping spider that jumped into one of my... Are you hearing double? What? Okay. My other Logitech cam just tried to take over everything, like midstream. I'm not nervous. You are. What? The fuck is going on? No, I think we're good on spiders now. So no more spider alert. I should say that out loud, huh? For anyone terrified of spiders, they're gone now. No, well, they're all around me, but you don't see them. You do see that. I don't know why my cam. I mean, what is Logitech doing? Is Logitech taking over? Like, is this happening? Hmm. Scary. Scary. Born. There's still one well, there is a Tarantula. True. You got me there, bitch. You got me there. Fuck. Loki text, seriously. I'm telling you.
Zucker's tipped $5. Zeke abandoned me, so here, take my money.
I'm gonna spend it on drugs. Thank you. I know he's off jerking off to fucking... Did he tell you why? Am I allowed to say it? I don't know. Ooh. How do you keep them safe if you are transporting them with a car? Let's say you have to move. So it's exactly the same way you ship them. So you have two options. If you don't have enough room for all your enclosures in your car, you can literally just ship them in their enclosures. As long as they're not going to be like flipped over, they are very snug, in like a bug. They can survive a little earthquake in there, you know, like you can put them in the car. But if their enclosures are too big, what you do is the same way you ship them, you have to get them out of their enclosure and you have to roll them in moist paper towel and put them in a vial. That's the TLDR version. It's Darkest Dungeon 2. He got an early access code. I'm jealous. Jelly. You're very welcome. Yeah. I was trying to think if I have any like clips of myself because I've unboxed a lot of tarantulas on stream, so you could see exactly what I mean. I'm trying to think if I have one. I don't think I do. But I have the vials. So literally, I believe this is actually the vial that Velma came in. So they're literally like, you get like paper. This is just a tissue, but you get like wet paper towel in your hand, big old wet paper towel, and you create like a hole with your hand, and you're gonna finger it into your hand, but because it's wet, it's gonna stay in its form, and you create kind of a moist, dark space for the tarantula, and they like that, and then you can coax them into this of their own accord because they like dark spaces. They're always gonna try to hide. That's what tarantulas do. They don't want to be out in the open. So you coax them into that, and then you have the vial that fits them, and then you literally you very carefully fold the top over so they can still breathe, and you put them in the vial like this. Obviously, I'm not being delicate because it's not a real tarantula, but this is exactly how they come, with a lid. And that's the safest way because that's how you're going to prevent them from knocking around and breaking their arms and shit. Same Asidious, though. Just like babies are delivered by swans, tarantulas arrive in boxes. Exactly. They need the moisture. Yep. And anytime, like, if you're doing this method, the longest they can stay in this vial is 24 hours. That's it. So this is like if you're going to ship your tarantulas via someone else and they're going overnight or something, 24 hours. That's the safe amount of time. Anytime you buy tarantulas online, it's going to be an overnight shipping fee of $50 to $75, and you must you must collect your tarantula from the shipping wherever they went. Like if it's FedEx or something, within an hour of them arriving, and you must like say that they're good. Otherwise, they will not. They won't give you a refund on dead on arrival or anything. You good, Mark. I did not take an arachnids class at school. No, I'm really good at self-educating. Crusty. Everything's crusty. Should we play the game? We're playing a really cool game actually right now. It's really dark and kind of spooky, and I think my sister's dead. I don't fucking know. Greg! What's up, honey boo boo? Greg. I tried so hard to take a picture of little Greg the other day, but it was video worthy. That's what I should have done. I fed little Greg a cockroach, and it was like almost the same size as him, and he bit it in the back of the head, and then literally like bucking bronco rode it around the enclosure for 2 hours before it died. It was hilarious. I couldn't get a picture. I got some pictures, but they were all blurry. But watching it happen was hilarious. He's so fun. Bun, exactly. Exactly. Did you take, I wish I had no, like, I wanted to be an entomologist when I was a kid, but I was never exposed to entomology in any way, shape, or form. I don't even think I knew what the word was. Yeah, it's like tea kettle houses and people with legs on their head and, like, dice. How the fuck am I going to explain this game? I don't know, but it's really cool. Little spider rodeo, dude, it's real fun to watch. I have these little dwarf tarantulas. They're called the second word is diamentinensis. What's the first word? The first word is I blanked it. They're called a Brazilian dwarf beauty tarantula. They literally will literally bend over backwards riding a cockroach around the enclosure. Like, it's hilarious. Because their venom's it's weaker than a bee sting. So they have to wait out their prey to die or give up. Yes, I own Webbed, and I actually have a costume on order right now to play it special for Halloween. I'm gonna go get some water, be right back. Ha ha! Ah! Oh, spider warning? I'm scared. Is the audio broken? Is it okay? Oh, fuck, thank you. Oh, God. I'm so scared to come back every day. Every day. In fear. 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 Did you like it? I'm genuinely curious. Like, in what order do you guys get dressed? I was thinking about that this morning. Hoodie first, then t-shirt. I imagine you're flexible like a sea slug. We can hear your secret toots. Oh my God. If I had secret toots, I'd be having a mic down there, guys. Trust me, I'd be proud. Kiskaloo, thank you so much for the 21 months.
You're fucked.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out faces, worn out faces. You want to play a game? I'm flexible like a bear in hibernation. So am I. I kind of just roll out and pick up whatever's closest. Me too, Carl. Yeah. It's whatever's closest to me. Like, I'm cold first thing in the morning, especially after a shower. I'm just like, clothes now. Clothes. There isn't a mic? Well, it never happens. Like, it would be a waste of a mic, you know? Waste of resources. Boxer shorts, t-shirt on weekend. Wait. Did you say boxer shirt? Boxer socks, shirt, pants. You do socks. Socks are the last thing I put on. I feel so weird if I have socks on before pants. Oh, I mean, same, Alk. Like, if I could just live in a bikini every day, but then I'd be one of those streamers. I don't know. I'm not ready for that. Underwear, socks, bra, jeans, shirt. I always put my pants on last, I think. I think pants are like the absolute, like, I wait until the last fucking minute until I have to squeeze my sausage casing legs into some pants. There's a fucking fruit fly. Kill it. The only downside to owning crested geckos. Only one. Did I get it? No. Damn it. I caught a fly with chopsticks one time. Eliza was there. I was very high that I did it. A toot mic could be a pretty sick community goal, but we'd have to figure out a way to make me toot. Honestly, I'd rather a community goal be a new cam so I can get the fuck out of Logitech's life because they were sentient and scaring me. Alk, you guys would never get to leave, or you'd all leave simultaneously. I get dressed last. I do makeup and hair. Me too. I sit around in a towel as long as I possibly can. Mostly because I put on lotion every day because it's really dry here, and putting on leggings with lotion on your legs or with wet legs is... Oh, I blacked out. It's that bad. Cheers. Kills, let's be honest. Who the fuck has the time to take all the clothes off before the fucking... It's very rare that I don't have some, like, at least shorts around one ankle. I don't know. I think only in movies do they actually, like, disrobe mystically in front of one another and be totally naked. That's so rare. It happens, but most of the time it's like, get the hole available. And stretch. Oh, it popped. I love stretching. Swim fins after the hat, though. Interesting. See, I couldn't do it. I'd have to go fins first. Because I don't want to leave the bed. I'll get dressed in a warm place if I can. Yep, it's like trying to take off a latex glove when your hands are sweaty. It's horrible, yeah. So I just sit around and try to, like, dry out a little bit. Yeah.